Good morning, friends. Once again, welcome to my channel Travel to Explore Places. Today, we are going to Udaipur, which is at 396 km from Jaipur, which takes around 7 hours. We started from Jaipur early morning 8 am. On the way to Udaipur, today we are going to visit Pushkar and Chittorgarh Fort. Now we are driving through the city called Kishangarh, is known as the marble capital of India. Here you will find an extensive span of local and imported marble of every quality. Pushkar is about 150 km from Jaipur and 14 km from Ajmer. Now we have reached Pushkar. The time is 11 am. Pushkar is one of the most ancient cities of India and holy city in Rajasthan. Now we are going through famous and busy Pushkar market to visit sacred Pushkar Lake. Pushkar Lake is a sacred lake of the Hindus. Pushkar Lake is surrounded by 52 bathing ghats and over 400 blue colored temples. According to Hindu mythology, the Brahma temple in the Pushkar is the only temple dedicated to Brahma in the world. According to the history, Brahma has dropped a lotus flower from the heaven and the place where it landed became Pushkar. The name Pushkar comes from the Sanskrit word Pushpa means flower and Kar means hand. According to Hindus' belief, a journey to Pushkar to be the ultimate pilgrimage that must be undertaken to attain salvation. The distance between Pushkar and Chittorgarh will be 212 kilometers, which takes around 3 hours 45 minutes. We started Pushkar at 12:30 noon and expected to reach Chittorgarh by 4:30 pm. Chittorgarh Fort is a magnificent and historic fort in India. It is one of the most popular attractions in Rajasthan. Chittorgarh Fort is the largest fort in Asia, spread over the area of 700 acres with a perimeter wall of 13 km. Now we are entering the first gate of the fort, Padal Pole. Like this, we need to cross 7 such gates to reach the fort. Among the three living forts of Rajasthan, Chittorgarh Fort is the largest living fort in India and Asia. Three living forts of Rajasthan where peoples are living till today are Jaisalmer Fort, Kumbha Fort and Chittorgarh Fort. To visit the fort, here we have to take entry ticket at Rs 40 per person. On the right hand side, the big building you are seeing is called as Kumbha Palace. During 1303, Alauddin Khilji has destroyed a large portion of this palace. Later on, Rana Kumbha got it repaired. During a period of 700 to 800 years, all the rulers from Bappa Rawal to Rana Udaya Singh used to stay in this palace. The Chittorgarh Fort was built by Mauryan Emperor Chitrangat Maurya. After that, Mewar Kingdom came here to rule. Mewar King Bappa Rawal was the first king to stay in this palace. This place used to be the prince's quarter. All the princes lived here. Kumbha Palace is spread over a large area inside Chittorgarh Fort and holds good historical significance of Mewar Empire. This place is witness to the courage of Mewar dynasty. This is the heritage palace and largest monument situated inside the Chittorgarh Fort. This palace is the birthplace of Maharana Udaya Singh. In this palace only, Maharana Udaya Singh's life was saved by servant maid Panna Dai, who replaced her son in place of the prince. This is the amazing viewpoint of Chittorgarh Fort. All that you are seeing is the Chittorgarh city. This fort is located at a height of 1850 feet. This is an invisible fort. It is very difficult to reach by enemies. Now we are heading towards the famous Vijaya Stamba after visiting Kumbha Palace. This Vijaya Stamba, also called as Victory Tower, was built in the memory of Rana Kumbha's victory against two Mughal generals. This tower was built during the year 1448 to 1458. This architectural wonder is of 9-story tower of 122 feet tall. The tower dedicated to Lord Vishnu. Just besides the Victory Tower is the sacrificial ground of Jawar. Inside the boundary wall of this garden, there was a pit of 40 feet deep. It was filled with ghee, oil and wood, which was used to set on fire for Jawar. During 1303, 16,000 women burnt themselves on this location. This is Samadeshwara temple, located at the crematorium of the Suryavamshi rulers. This temple was built by Raja Bhoj in 11th century. This temple was destroyed by Alauddin Khilji. Again it was reconstructed by King Rana Mughal in 1428. This temple is admired with an idol which is carved out of single rock of 9 feet height. In one image, you will see the creator, preserver and destroyer of the universe, Brahma Vishnu Maheshwar. This temple is 1000 years old. Look at this architecture. It is built on the lines of temples at Jagannath Puri and Somanath. This is the Gau Mukh lake or Gau Mukh Kund, located in the edge of the fort that resembles the mouth of cow. Here, the water comes out constantly from the natural spring and fill the lake. The source of water to this lake is unknown. There is an underground tunnel that connecting Kumbha Palace and Gau Mukh Kund. All the queens used to walk underground from Kumbha Palace to till here to take bath. This is a holy lake. Its water remains warm during winter and cool during summer. This palace was built for the Rani Padmini, queen of Rana Ratan Singh, the Rajput ruler of Chittorgarh fort. Later, it was damaged by Alauddin Khilji. Padmini Palace is a white three-story monument in the middle of the water. This Kirti Stambh was built in the 12th century for the glory of Jainism. The tower is 75 feet tall and 7-story structure covered with very beautiful sculptures. This tower and Victory Tower both are called as watchtowers. Chittorgarh fort was sacked thrice, first in 1303 by Alauddin Khilji, again in 1535 by Bahadur Shah of Gujarat, and lastly by Mughal Emperor Akbar in 1568. The fort is known for its magnificent architecture, intricate carvings, and historical significance. Chittorgarh Fort is a must-visit place in Rajasthan. After Chittorgarh Fort visit, we are driving towards Udaipur, which is at 110 km, will take minimum 2 hours. We have reached Udaipur and we are checking in the hotel Howard Johnson. I hope you enjoyed the virtual tour of Pushkar and Chittorgarh Fort in this episode. Thank you so much for watching my video.